Perhaps even stranger, I make vinyl toys, and my most recent one is a set. It's a vampire and a werewolf. At first sight, they appear to be vinyl toys. However, they're actually speakers. And if you take a cable, and I'm gonna be frank, but you got to be frank last night, so. If you take a cable and insert it into the general anal region of the vampire or the werewolf, they will sing. They really do. I don't know what possesses a man like me to make a vinyl vampire and werewolf. A vampire and werewolf toy who love it in the ass. I have no idea. Anyway, here's a song about Twilight. Full and the color of blood. The night the werewolves came to the vampire club, a wolf named Jake tried to show off. He walked up to Bella with his shirt off. Then he recognized the vampire from her school. He said something that was most uncool. Hey pretty boy with the sparkly skin, I'm gonna steal your girl cause I hate your kin. Wolves of flame, hips were torn, hell had no fury like a werewolf scorn. Number one rule in this clan, slay the undead who invade your land. Wolves remained, vampires were crushed by furry paws in a rush. And Bela Lugosi orders of blood and says, who let these fools in my vampire club? And they chucked a werewolf over his head. Alice saw the future and pronounced him dead. Jasper glittered all over the wall, so they nailed him to the ceiling for a disco ball. So much angst after the fight, Edward and Bella broke up that night, while some wolves chowed down on a pile of food. They used to be some Rasta vampire dude. Hair was flying, capes were torn, hell had no fury like a werewolf scorn. Number one rule in this clan, slay the undead who invade your land. Wolves remained, vampires were crushed by furry paws in a rush. And old Max Shrek orders of blood and says, get these schmucks out of my vampire club! Well, it's hard to believe after all this dreck, Ed still ain't with his girlfriend's neck. Though she begs and pleads and begs, but Bella is still not living dead. The Cullen clan are a peaceful bunch. On human blood they refuse to munch, but a real vampire would have a hunch. You never fall in love with your high school lunch. Birds were flying, capes were torn, hell had no fury like a werewolf scorn. Number one rule in this clan, slay the undead who invade your land. Wolves remained, vampires were crushed by furry paws in a rush. And Christopher Lee orders of blood and says, you better not sparkle in my vampire club. Thank you very much. I have to admit that at the end of that song, I'd have to try really, really hard to picture Christopher Lee as Dracula in the old Hammer films, but all of that's been erased by the image of Count Dooku. I always picture Count Dooku with a lightsaber, like, you better not sparkle in Falcon Bay 94.